Yeah, no, this is a video from Ariosaur11. So I've seen these videos in the previous SMPs that we've done in the life series, and they're really simply animated, but really quite like charming, and they're really good summaries, like breakdowns of what has happened in various episodes. They even do like infographics on their channel as well, so definitely check this stuff out. But this one is called Limited Life Factions and Alliances Explained #1. So this apparently covers days 1 and 2 in the SMP. So let's see how it goes.
Oh, hey, Grian. Are you the Boogie?
No,
Nope.
no.
Martin? Nope.
Nope.
Scott? No. Well, I feel slightly safe for now.
That couch
Surely the
grooving.
Boogeyman will stop someone early on and keep up the threat of having the Boogie for like a few more minutes, right? I mean, who does that? Me? Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Even the cow's like, bruh. Called it.
Hey,
I love it.
Skizzle. Want to join our group and stay in my very warm cave?
I love Cleo's outfit in this format.
I mean, sure, but they just chose the Boogeyman again. Surely it's not you guys, right? Nope.
No.
Oh,
Yep.
great. Surely the next Boogeyman won't target me since I died last time, right? I'm having a real
I love
bad
it says
day
last
right
time
now,
as if it wasn't
and
like
kidding me again
3
would just
minutes
be like
ago.
an icing on the cake.
There he goes.
So, anyway.
I'm
I feel like
interested
you
to
guys
see
bond
how Mighty
together,
Fracture with
right?
Bigby appears in this.
And you all both have similarities. Yeah? So, how about we make this like some sort of an alliance?
Let's go.
By making this like a family and have Cleo as our mom. Sounds.
So I've obviously not seen their episodes because I don't tend to watch other people's perspectives. Is that basically like how it went? Is that basically the flow of conversation where Scar was like, yeah, no, let's be fam.
Great, right? Yeah. Wait, what? Dad. Nope.
Ethan just dips immediately. Ooh, hold on. What's with this like game theory style intro? Oh my god. That's awesome. I love that. I'm digging it.
Dad. Nope.
It's a really nice intro. Even just the first logo. Wait, are we not even represented in this? You've got the Clockers. You've got the Bad Boys. Oh, wait, is this supposed to be us? Is this the... It's just where Green was stood under this one. I was a bit like, what? Or Joel was stood under the other one.
Limited Life. And yup, 4th season of Life. The server with literal no rules, other than these rules again, but with some few new minor changes. Like instead of dying and losing your stuff to other players or nature itself, they now have keep inventory enabled.
I actually don't know currently on the keep inventory rule, by the way. I don't actually know what the rule is if you die. Like, do you drop your contents? Does it go into a chest where you died? I actually don't know what that mechanic is or whether it's even in at all. So it's probably worth asking as we head through the episodes for that eventuality when somebody does go out the series.
To be able to not waste your precious time grinding your stuff again, which makes monopolies and resources this season much harder to obtain from other players. And speaking of not wasting their precious time, instead of having a set number of lives, like in the previous seasons,
Yep.
well, you're now basically given a set number of
Also, I have fed back the thing as well. See how that heart is kind of orange or like kind of the goldy color? And loads of people have pointed out about the clock in the corner of the screen is gold instead of yellow like our names. So I fed that along. I don't know if it will get changed by session 4, won't it be? Will it be session 4 next?
Well, you're now basically given a set number of
but yeah.
time to live in the server, spanning into different sessions, which is basically around 3 hours each. And
Pretty
assuming
much.
that the player never died and lived on normally, each player is expected to live on for about 7 to 8 sessions in the server.
Not a chance.
But in this server and with people
We're gonna cap
around,
out at like
you can expect
6,
to live normally
if that,
and be all
I reckon.
happy in life. In the server, there are 4 types of people. The first type is the green life dudes. They're basically the non-hostile and friendly people in the server. But once their
Friendly, but
lifetime
standoffish at the same time.
ours, they'll now turn to these yellow life dudes, which are not really hostile, but can kill green and red players when provoked, of course.
Yep.
But when you
The yellows have been so aggressive. I've been very surprised by that.
Hours in your time, the player will turn to red, and we all know that red symbolizes violence and can kill other people. But fear not, you can get out of being red by simply killing someone in the server again. and gain 30 minutes to your time.
30 minutes
Each
is
kill
nothing
you
though,
get.
right?
And the person
Someone is going to become an absolute menace and they'll keep turning red and then going back to yellow and turning red and going back to yellow. I was even half tempted to do that as soon as I turned yellow, was basically fight my way back into green for as long as humanly possible.
who got poofed by someone or by course of nature in general will lose 1 hour of their time. And with the killing and stabbing people in mind, there's also the added twist of the Boogeyman again. But instead of it just being a curse in the previous Last Life season, it is now also a blessing. Imagine being the Boogeyman, you'll be
True.
like, oh no. But then you realize that you can gain an extra amount of time, specifically 1 hour, by being able to successfully kill someone in the server, while the person that got killed will lose 2 hours.
It's an hour.
And then
It's
you'll
crazy,
be like,
isn't it?
stonks. But then you happen to fail or forgot to eliminate someone at the end of the session.
Ooh.
And there it starts
It's going to hurt if somebody doesn't boogie in one of the episodes.
to become a curse that it will turn this person into the next tier of life, which will be either yellow and then red. Well, anyway, with the new server rules and
See, here we go. These are the infographics I was talking about. So this is, I guess, at the end of session 1 is what the time that people had left. So most are on 21.3. You've got somebody at 23. Poor Impulse. Not Impulse. Skizzle, 16.3. Yikesies.
and game modes out of the way, let's move on.
Oh my god. Look at the relationship tree. A kill attempt against ties. Yeah, fair. Boogie kill on Big B, yeah. And then I killed cows. Oh, I did. Yeah, I guess I did kill the ties cows. Yeah, my bad. I love that there's actually like a separate thing about like cow killing, because it really is like an important
What is happening to the
aspect of
server
it.
itself?
Why is Pearl upside down? Because Australia, of course.
Specifically, the alliance and factions formed in sessions 1 and 2, starting with the most wholesome and chaotic family, the Clockers.
Yeah, I guess they are.
Hey mom!
I love
Wholesome
Cleo's
and
face in that
chaotic
previous
family.
shot.
The
Cleo's like, I am so done with being a mother.
Clockers.
So done.
Hey
Already.
mom, can you burn the mansion? No. Please? Maybe? Please? Okay.
All right,
fine.
I'll do it.
Yay! Arson. So, this group is composed of Cleo, the declared tired mom,
How has there not been an arson and like sun pun done in there somewhere?
beat-ups with this obsession of clocks, and Scar, being Scar. Scar!
Scar's
Your
abs.
floats!
His clothes are
Yes,
always whizzing off.
Mom. Their
Especially now
dynamic
with the new
this
skin
season
stuff.
is pretty much being
Now
a
that we've got those like shoulder pads instead of chest plates, his abs can be out all the time if he wants.
family with B-Dubs and Scar as his chaotic siblings, where Cleo trying to keep it all together. They are settling in what they call the Entertainment Mountain, or now
Oh, is that what
known
it's
as
called?
The Rock.
Oh,
which
The
is
Rock,
basically
okay.
at spawn, and when players died elsewhere, they'll respawn in this very mountain and get mocked by the Clockers.
I mean, this is only
And
from
with
episode
this
1,
in
so maybe the
mind,
name has changed.
They're
I'm
under
not sure.
pursuit of not allowing beds in the server. Wow.
Fair.
As they want to humiliate their deaths in the mountain of entertainment itself.
Yeah.
In their family.
So whenever
they
somebody
also greet
respawns,
Ito
they can all
as their
just stand there and laugh
unofficial
at them.
dad, who is scared and quarrels with their mom all the time when he happens to be visiting or stealing their cows.
I can't believe how many cows
Oh,
they've
no.
got.
Speaking
I opened
of
one
Ito,
Cleo episode
next
and
up,
she was
we have the
swimming in them.
TIS, or Team Ties.
Nah, Team
with their
Sight.
very fancy
Sight.
ties. I'm the only one with a tie. This group may look familiar and is a throwback to Last Life, with Team Best, composed of about the same members,
Almost.
but with no B-dubs, and instead replaced with Impulse. Bruh. Anyway, this group is
Bruh.
pretty much composed of the Redstoners in the server, which when grouped together, they can be pretty dangerous with all the
Yeah.
traps.
This
they
is
can
why I've got to get good with like detectors and minecart rails and all that sort of stuff to make this like work.
make. They're settling.
Also, just as a random thing, it turns out that this tower here, you know, when the tower got exploded, that wasn't somebody sending TNT up the bubble vator. It was Scar had left a trap where when you try to climb the ladder to go up to the very, very top, like up to the sky bridge, he'd put a minecart trap inside of there, which I'm well impressed by.
Beside the ocean in their Thais tower, and with Ito building a mob farm nearby. Skizzleman on day 2 was the very first yellow life dude in the
Yup.
series, and him being yellow is now allowed to off someone's head and basically get revenge. with
Hey,
people
I'm the
who
only one
boogie
taking
killed
heads off in
him
this server,
day
alright?
one.
If your friend's not
Grian,
here, it ain't
are you
happening.
a bad boy? Me? Let me think. I
Oh,
started
God,
a
here we
civil
go.
war, stole a mustache, tag, instigated a very deadly game, made the guy who sold the mustache from to be the mayor. The guy who sold the mustache from lost with no votes.
All of the listener watcher fans right now being like,
Instigated a very
instigated a very deadly game. Oh.
deadly game,
Law?
made the guy who sold the
Law?
mustache from to be the mayor. The guy who sold the mustache from lost with no votes, started a revolution, then it turned into a war again. Tag, electric boogaloo. Made a call devoting themselves into this
None
nice
of this
voting
counts
pillar.
because it didn't happen in
Joined this
here.
diamond pillar race, which ended up causing massive inflation. And I ousted the king by not being part of a resistance myself.
Different guy,
And
surely.
also made this server dedicated to
If you're a
causing
boogie, make a
mischief
cobblestone
and
generator
violence
trap.
on a weekly basis. Does that count?
Constantly, what's that?
What do you think, lad? That's very Chad, boy. Next
Oh,
up, we
that's
have the
smart,
bad boys.
Slayer. I like the idea
Oh,
of that.
I mean, the
A
bad
cobblestone
boys.
generator
This
trap for the
group
bubble
is composed
vator.
of Jimmy,
So it's constantly
who usually
making
dies
cobble at the
first.
top.
Joel, who loves
Clever.
lore.
We'll try
I
that out.
love lore. And also this random guy right here. You know, these lads who do bad boy things.
Mad
like
lads.
Straight Down. It's kind of a boy band with their very own
boy
Brad
band.
shades,
Sure.
Chad outfits, dad buns, living in this not
They ain't
so
got dad bod.
grand
Not a single one of those three fellas has a dad bod. I'm telling you that much.
anymore
I'm over here
mansion,
rocking a gut. They got nothing.
and a very bad base, which is made of grain.
I say that like it's a positive for me. It's not.
Wow, I mean the grain as your source
There
of
you
bread, making it the BBBB, or
Bad
the
Boys
Bad Boys
Bread
Bread
Bridge.
Bridge.
Or as it's more commonly known, Grainbow Road.
This bridge, as the name implies, is made of bread and was totally not used for other ulterior motives other than making bread. And maybe some boogie kills and some tension here and there, especially with the Clockers, who built
Very
several
much so.
alliances across the server, targeting the Bad Boys.
I want to hear the opinions
Bad
on
Boys'
Mean
plan
Girls.
is to spread their influence and dominance in the server through the power
Don't mind me,
of
just
bread.
showing
Next
off
up,
my
we have
MCC
some
coin.
two fellas nosing around the neighborhood, Big B and
Saving the mess for last, apparently.
Pearl. This group is pretty much one of the
Even
last
though it's literally the shortest segment out of all of them.
pairs to be grouped together. They initiated thought of building beyond the Bad Boys mansion
Yeah.
boundaries. But this proven to be very lonely since everyone started building near the mansion and the sea instead.
Tell you what, that's a decent map of it all, actually. Really, really good map of it.
And so they ended up settling close by. I mean, very close.
I would say they're actually. Oh,
They
no,
started to
I
notice
guess actually, hold on,
by-
wait. Because the bridge comes across to there. I would say they're more like here than they are up there
I mean,
at a glance. Yeah, I would say they're on this mound here as opposed to, because that would imply that they are almost past the mansion. Like the mansion, I would say is about here, and obviously the bridge comes down and then it goes across from there. So yeah, they're more like this spot. But
very
this map is pretty good.
close. That they started to nosy about the neighborhood, chatting with the people around, listening to private conversations, and building connections here and there, especially with their closest neighbor, the Clockers, forming an alliance to providing them meat. Hey guys, especially you, Martin.
Oh god,
I see that you guys have a very dry land out
we
here.
did.
Want some grass in exchange for, you know.
We were the mud buds. Can we call ourselves that? We were the mud buds before we got that grass. Oh no. Oh, why is it muted? Hold on a minute. Rewind a little bit.
Grass in exchange for,
Uh-oh.
you know,
Uh-oh.
Tilly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, Tilly. Well, he's right here. Where? Yeah. Well, you see, I cremated her. And lastly, our last faction is the People of the Sea, the Mean Gills, with their former
Yeah.
names as the Coral Kids. Big Boys, Beauty in the Beach,
Oh, God.
Sons of Beaches, Puddle Pals, Damp Dudes, H2 Bros, LGBTC, and Santa's Little Kelpers. They're composed
There we
of
go.
Martin and Scott, who happen to
I
be
can't remember if there were
Boogeyman
any
in their
others that
first
I wrote
faction.
down but didn't.
Scott
didn't
as
action.
Boogeyman was quick. I mean,
Some of that.
very quick with his stabbing, while Martin took his precious time taking the opportunity to strike at someone, and in the process happened to make a lot of enemies. Their base is made up of Martin's
can't find-
hourglass, indicating his life in the server, and Scott's base made up of bamboo, guarded by the most secure security system ever. A door.
True. And you have to respect the door, my dude. You have to respect the door. There you go, Ario's summary of episodes 1 and 2. Really good, really good. So if you need to get into the session quickly to be able to enjoy week 3, that is a good shout. And obviously we've got week 4 that we're headed into now, so that is a big play.